Untitled Sullia. A warm welcome to you all for today's training program on math shortcut tricks and tips for competitive exams. I request Mrs. Divya T S, Convener of Placement and Career Guidance Cell of our college, to welcome the gathering.
Good afternoon, one and all present here. The ability is nothing without opportunity. Today, we are here to conduct career guidance program to create the awareness about the job and to unveil the avenues of job opportunities to the students. I, Divya T S, Convener of Placement and Career Guidance Cell, would like to welcome the President of today's function, Dr. Puappa K, Principal of our college. He always supports and encourages us in all activities. I welcome you, sir. I heartily welcome Dr. K.V. Chidananda, President AOLE Registered, Srimati Shobha Chidananda, Treasurer AOLE Registered, and Mr. Akshay K.C., Director AOLE Registered, Sullia, for their constant support and encouragement. I welcome you all. I extremely feel proud to welcome Prafulla Ganesh, Center Academic Head, IRCMD Education Center, Puttur, resource person of today's online program, Maths Shortcut Tricks and Tips for Competitive Exams. I welcome you, ma'am. I wish to welcome my sincere gratitude to Professor M. Balachandra Gowda, academic advisor of our college, for his support and guidance in organizing today's program. I welcome you, sir. I wish to extend a warm welcome to Mrs. Ratnavati D, IQAC Coordinator, HOD of Commerce, moreover, torchbearer in organizing the program. I welcome you, ma'am. I wish to place a word of welcome to Mr. Rudrakumar MM, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, beloved Student Welfare Officer of our college. I cordially welcome you, sir. I take this opportunity to welcome all the participants. I welcome you all. I also welcome all teaching and non-teaching staff of our institution to the program. Welcome you all. Thank you.
I request our respected principal to address the participants.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನದ ವಂದನೆಗಳು. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಐಕ್ಯೂಎಸಿ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ IRCMD ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಜೊತೆಯಾಗಿ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರೀತಿ. ಈ ಜಗತ್ತು ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಥದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧಾತ್ಮಕವಾದದ್ದು. ನಮ್ಮ ಬದುಕಿನ ನಾವು ಯಶಸ್ಸು ಕಾಣಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲವು ತಂತ್ರಗಳನ್ನ, ಕೌಶಲ್ಯಗಳನ್ನ ಹೊಂದಿರಬೇಕಾದ್ದು ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದ. ಈ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಾದ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಇವತ್ತು IRCMD ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೀವಿದನ್ನ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದ್ರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದಿನ ಜೀವನಕ್ಕೆ ಪೂರಕವಾಗುವಾಗಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಬಳಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯ. ಬಳಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀರಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಭಾವಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಒಂದು ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮವಾದಂತ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಡ್ತಿರುವ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥಾಪಕರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸುತ್ತಿರುವ ಈ IRCMDಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳು ಸೇರಿದ ಹಾಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರ ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೇನೆ ಮತ್ತು ಶುಭದ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಳೋದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Thank you, sir. I request today's resource person, Mrs. Prafulla Ganesh, to take over the session.
Good afternoon, members of the Institute, my dear students and dear aspirants. I'm very pleased to be here to speaking to you today. And it's great to see so many of the members are here. So I would like to draw your attention another 60 minutes to explain why math is so much important in attending some of the competitive exams. So I'm here to explain some of the mathematical tricks and tricks. Okay, mathematical tricks and tips that you all thought maths is one of the complex subject and you started hiding the subject from your early childhood days. Am I right? Yes, you are. But after listening this session, sure you will be able to feel maths is such a kind of subject that you're sure going to love this subject. Okay, you feel math is a very competent subject by applying some of the mathematical tricks. So by the end of this session, I'm going to say math is just a fun. It is not at all a toughest subject to us. So where you can apply these mathematical tricks. See, so many of the competitive exams we are going to attend, they are nothing but the PGCET. I'm especially saying to our final year degree students, PGCET or KMAT or IBPS, SBI, in all these competitive exams, the syllabus includes nothing but the numerical ability, that is nothing but mathematical part and logical part, that is nothing but reasoning part, general English, general awareness, current affairs, and the computer awareness. So whenever you are seeing the question, the first thing you are going to do is nothing but will see the reasoning questions. Why? Because whenever you are going to see the question paper, first you think the reasoning question will be your easiest question, but that is the wrong thing you are going to do. So here you have to apply some of the tricks so that you can easily crack the competitive exams. So my goal is to teach you at least 10 basic mathematical tricks here. So I don't know how it is, whether the time permits, I can teach more than 10 tricks. But my goal is to teach you at least basic mathematical tricks today, okay, today's session. So directly I'll move to today's session. So before going to my session, I want to say in any of the competitive exams, you are not supposed to allow the calculators. So without using the calculators, you have to do the mathematical problems in just by 10 to 15 seconds. Okay, so let's start our session by check number 1. So in my mathematical tricks, I am using most of the tricks based on Vedic maths. In Kannada, we are saying Veda Ganita. Okay. So trick number 1 says how to multiply a number by 11. Okay. When a number multiplied by 11. Okay. So I'll take an example of 32 into 11. Such a simple question, and if we know the table of 11, it's easy to find the answer, but we know the table of 11 up to 11 into 10 is equal to 110. So after that, we don't know how to memorize it, right? But the easiest way to write the answer here is, see, first write the unit digit. Okay, so in the unit digit, say I'll take an example 565. In English, we call this place as unit digit, this place as 10th place, and this place as 100th place. If I say in Kannada, idana navu bidi antare, idana 10ನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನ antare, idana 3ನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನ antare. Okay, so here you have to concentrate on the unit digit. See, this is a unit digit, so write as it is. Now, concentrate on the 10th place. In 10th place, we can see the digit 3. So, I'll write here 3. I'll leave one place here. And that place has to be filled up. It's filled up by adding these two numbers. So, when you add 3 and 2, you are getting the answer as 5. I'll write here. So, in single step, you got the answer. Let's take one more example. Example number 2. I'll write 43 into 11. So what I've done in step number 1, how to write the unit digit as it is. So here the unit digit is 3. So I'll write here 3 and then write the digit in the 10th place, that is 4 here. So I'll write 4 here leave the middle space, add these two numbers. So 4 plus 3 gives us 7 and fill it here. So you are getting the answer as 473. So no need of mugging up the table 11. Right. Okay. We'll take one more complex problem, that is 56 into 11. Okay. So do as it is. What I said in step number 1 and step number 2. So write the numbers as it is, unit digit 6 as it is, and 5 as it is. But when I'm adding here 5 and 6, I'm getting the answer as 2 digits. In these two examples, when I'm adding these two numbers, I've got only a single digit. That is, here I've got 5, a single digit. Here I've got 7, a single digit. But here I'm getting double digit. 11 I'm getting. But I should not write 11 here. So instead of writing 11, just write 1 here and carry that 1 to this place. And now add. So 6, 1, when I add 5 and 1, 5 plus 1, we are getting 616. So what I've done? First write the unit digit as it is. Write digit 5 as it is. And add these two numbers. So 5 plus 6 gives 11. So take this unit digit 1 to here and carry this 1 to here. So when I add these two numbers, I'm getting the answer as 6. Now combine all the answers. You are getting 616. So I think I'm getting this answer in just 2 seconds. Am I right? Yes. And please can you try this? 38 into 11. And can you tell me what is the answer? You can use the chat box. Student, please. I'm making your responses. Hope you all know how to use the chat box. Yes, very good. Fatima, good. Yes. So what you have to do? Write 8 and write 3. Add these two. 8 plus 3 is 11. So I'm getting 11. Just write 1 here and carry this 1 here. You are getting answer as 480. Okay. So it's better to take the screenshot. Later you can write it down. Okay. Please take the screenshot and later you can write it down. Okay. Fine. Hope it is finished and I'll erase this. See, in any of the competitive exams, time factor is the most important thing. So most of us lose this part, I think also. Because from our PUC onwards, we started to use our calculator. So when I want to add 1 plus 1, I need the calculator. So that is a mistake what we have done till today, right? So after this program, hope you won't use the calculators, right? Yes. I'll go for trick number 2. Yes. So how to calculate the percentage? So percentage calculation. So this percentage calculation will be useful to BCom students also. The students who are there in BCom or BSc might be useful for them also, right? So how to use or how to make the calculations of percentage? Okay. So I take an example. See, 30% of 60. 30% of 60. So what you have done your school method, that is our conventional method. So conventional method is nothing but whatever the method we have used in our early days, means in school days. Okay. So here, so before going to this topic, I want to say what is percentage. See, if I write percentage here, per is nothing but divided by, and the cent is nothing but 100. Right? If I ask what is 30%, 30 divided by 100. Right? So 30% is nothing but 30 divided by 100. The same thing you have to apply here. See here in method 1 I am going to use our school method. So 30 by 100 percentage have taken as by 100. Here off means into. So always remember whenever you come across the word off, you have to convert that off into multiplication symbol. Okay? Into 60, and I am going to cancel these zeros. Now I am getting 3 and 6 itself. When you multiply these two things, you are getting answer as 18. Therefore 30% of 60 is 18. But if I use the logic of the trick, just listen up. 30% of 60, whenever I can see a zero in the unit digit place in both the parts, see here I am getting 0, here also I am getting 0, directly multiply these two things on these two digits. So when I multiply 6 and 3, I am getting 18 as answer. See, 1 is 8. Here I use the longest method in a single step. We'll try one more problem. 40% of 80. So before starting the problem, I have to check the problem once whether I can apply the logic here or not. If it is here no zero means I cannot apply this logic. If it is here 2 means I cannot apply logic. If it is here 0 means only I can apply the logic. Okay? See, here also 0, here also 0. That means what? I can directly multiply these two numbers. So 4 into 2 is nothing but 8. So 8 will be your answer. And can you please try this? 50% of 60. 50% of 60. And without using your pen and paper directly, you can say the answer also. Yes, good. I'm getting the answer. Yes. And the answer is 30. 5 into 6 is 30. Okay. So in many of the competitive exams, you can come across and the percentage calculation. Okay. Yes. Now we'll go for trick number 3. Okay. So please take the screenshot of this. So in school we have studied how to calculate the squares of the cubes. So finding the square will be a difficult task for us, right? So 2 square I can easily say 2 square is nothing but 4. 3 square, yes, 9. Till 10 square I can see the answer as 100. If it is 11 square, yes, of course, nearly I can see the answer as 121. If it is 12 square, yes, I can see the answer as 144. If it is 24 square, then we are scratching our head, right? So 24 square is nothing but 576. If I remember that number, then I can easily get the answer. But without by hearting this, easily I can find out the answer. Okay? So let's see. Square of the number ending with unit digit 5. Okay? ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ so square number ending with unit digit 5 now previously I said unit digit means what. Okay, so whenever you are saying a number, the first digit is called, from your right side the first digit is called as a unit digit. From the right side you can see it as unit digit, 10th place, 100th place, 1000th place, etc. See, if I want to find out 15 square, what we do? Directly we are going to multiply these two numbers. 15 square means you have to multiply 15 2 times. So 5 5s are 25. Again 5 1s are 5. Like this I have to write. But I will eliminate this. By using a single step, easily I can get the answer. But how it is possible? See, I'll write here. In step number 1, I'll just erase this, okay? See, in step number 1, write 5 square. So, whenever you are seeing a unit digit place 5, directly do this 5 square. So, write 5 square. So, what is 5 square? We all know that, right? 25. So, write here. Next, step number 2. See, in maths, we are using 2 words commonly. They are nothing but the preceding number and the succeeding number. In many of the competitive exams, we come across with these 2 words. So, preceding number is nothing but the previous number. Okay, please write it down. Okay, preceding number is nothing but the previous number, and succeeding number is nothing but the next number. If I take an example, I write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. I've written the consecutive numbers here. See, if I take number 4, what is the preceding number of 4? It is a question. What is the preceding number of 4? So, preceding is nothing but a previous number. So, preceding number of 4 is 3. What is the succeeding number of 4? The succeeding number of 4 is nothing but the next number to 4 is 5. That is the difference between the preceding and the succeeding number. So, here I have to write the preceding number of a number in 10th place. See, this is the unit digit place and this is the 10th place. Okay. So, what is the next place here? The next number. The preceding number of 1 is 2. See, the preceding number of, sorry, I'm so sorry. Here, you write the succeeding number. Here, I write the succeeding number. So, what is the succeeding number of 1? It is 2. So, I'll write here 2. So, answer is 225. If you want, you can check it by using the calculator. So, 50 into 50, I am getting the answer as 225. I'll take one more example. I'll take a bigger number, 45 square. So, first what you have to do, you have to multiply or you have to get 5 square. So, 5 square is 25 and get the succeeding number of 4. So, succeeding number of 4 is 5. Multiply that two numbers. So, 4 5s are 20. So, in step 3, multiply the number with succeeding number. If you follow these 3 steps, surely you will get the answer. Okay? So, if you want, once again I will explain. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು 5 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ 5 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು 25. ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ನಂಬರ್ 2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು 10th ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದರೆ 10ನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ನಂಬರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸಕ್ಸೀಡಿಂಗ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಕ್ಸೀಡಿಂಗ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಯಾವುದು 10th ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ನಂಬರ್ ಯಾವುದು 1. ಅದರ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಯಾವುದು 2. ಆ ಎರಡು ನಂಬರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎರಡು ನಂಬರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ 20 ಬಂತು. 4 ನ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸಕ್ಸೀಡಿಂಗ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು 5. ಸೊ 4 5s are 20. So answer is 20 25. I take a bigger number, 3-digit number, 105 whole square. Okay. First, get 5 square is 25. Now take the 2 digits. 10 into the next succeeding number is 11. So 10 into 11 is 110. Now tell me whether it is possible to you to multiply this. Whatever you have studied in school. Which is easier now? Easiest method? This one or this one? And of course, this method. Right? Yes. And please take the screenshot of this. Yes. Hope I have taken the screenshot. Just erase this. Okay. Let me know how many of you know the table till 20. If anybody knows, please say yes. Huh? Nobody. Fine. Till 9. Till 9. Somewhat. Right. What is 9 into 8? 9 into 8? No, we cannot say in fraction of second. Yes. Fine. I'm sorry. One question I got here that is this method applicable for cubes? No, not at all. Already I said here the logics are applying to only some methods. So each and every numbers is having its own logical method. I'm going to explain here only some of the methods. I have taken only some examples here. See, you have a logic for to find out the squares or the cubes. They are completely separate. They have to use some formulas. And it is not possible to study in one or 1.5 hours. You need a longest period for that. So to study all these things are taken nearly 3 to 4 years. Yes. Fine. Okay. I'll move to trick number 4. So trick number 3 is finished already. Next trick number 4, where I was in table. Okay. If I ask, can you please say the table number 30? Is it possible to you? Yes. Without saying the Google. No, it is not possible, right? But it is possible. Without by having 30 table, I can directly write the 13 table. How it is. Okay. See. First, I will give the heading table 30. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲ ಮಗ್ಗಿ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 9 ವರೆಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಈ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಗಳು ಬೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು. ಆ ನಂತರದ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಗಳು ನಮಗೆ ಬೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಇತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಡೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So after finishing the midterm holidays, we used to mug up the tables and we have to say with our teacher, right? ನಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚರ್ ಹತ್ರ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಅವಾಗ ನೆನಪಿತ್ತು, ಇವಾಗ ನೆನಪಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಇವಾಗ ಅದನ್ನ ನೆನಪಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. Right? So make a table of 3 columns and 3 rows. Okay, make a table of 3 columns and 3 rows. So see, this is horizontal line and this is vertical line. You should know the difference between horizontal line and vertical line. Okay, so now first write from horizontal way 1 2 3 and leave number 4. Don't write 4. It has to be written in outside the table. Next 5 6 7, leave number 8, 9 10 11, leave number 12 and write 13. Okay, now vertically write 1 to 9. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 0. Last 6 table. 13 ones are 13, 13 twos are 26, 13 threes are 39, 13 fours are 52, 13 fives are 65 and so on. Right? So ಇದನ್ನ ನಮಗೆ ಹೈಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಮಗ ಮಾಡೋ ಕೆಲಸನೇ ಇರ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. You might have getting 100 out of 100 in math subject. So if you want, once again I'll explain. So see, be careful while writing this table always. Horizontal and vertical way. In horizontal way, you have to write the numbers from 1 to 30 by leaving 4, 8 and 12. So when you draw this table, it will be easy to delete these numbers because you are writing the numbers inside the table. 1 2 3, leave number 4, 5 6 7, leave number 8, 9 10 11, leave number 12 and write 13. Now, in vertical order, write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and the remaining numbers. Hope you understand. Okay? Take the screenshot. districts to write the tables like 8 or 9 or 19, etc. Yes, I hope it is finished. Yes. Now, so till now I have explained the mathematical tricks, and now I move to reasoning. Okay, so I'll take a calendar. See, this calendar and clocks are the very important topics in railways exam, SSC exams of Group D or Group C. You can expect the questions from calendar and clocks on these exams. Okay. So calendar is one of the interesting topic. Okay. So if I ask, I'll take 15/8/1947. Once again, I'm saying 15/8/1947. What is this? Huh? I got independence on this day, right? 15/8/1947. We know the date of our Independence Day, but we don't know on what day or in which day we got the independence. Anybody can say? Yes? Don't Google it now. Anyone? But I say it is on Friday. Let's see how to calculate this. See, if you use the mobile, you can see the day up to 1971 also. So below 1971, you won't get the calendar date. Okay? So, but here I'm going to say on which day, whether the question is based on. ಯಾವ ಡೇಟಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೋ ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟೇ ವರ್ಷದ ಹಿಂದೆ ಕೂಡ ಆಗಿರಲಿ, ನಾನು ಆ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಡೇಟ್ ನ ಡೇ ಅನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿ ಏಬಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ. Then how it is possible? Yes, of course it is possible if you learn this code. I'm going to say one code for you. If you remember that code, sure you will say an exact day for an exact date, exact month and exact year. Okay, let's see how to remember that code. And first I'll write the code. So calendar day finding out. I'm writing the code here. 144. And this is the code. I know after seeing this code, it got tensed, right? But the easiest way to remember this code is nothing but, see, just remember 12 square. What is 12 square? It is 144. See here, 144. Next, remember 5 square. So what is 5 square? It is 25. So since you are having 3 digits here, here also you have to add one more digit. But you cannot add 1, 2 or 3 etc. The numbers having the value. Right? So I can add 0 here. So before this number I can add 0. See, 5 square is 25. Before 25 I am adding 0. So that the value of 25 won't get changed. Yes. Next, 6 square. 6 square is 36. Again I need 3 digit here. So I am adding 0 in front of 36. So I am getting 036 here. And no option for 146. And you have to remember that number, 146. Just please close your eyes once. Close your eyes. Just stay with me. 12 square, 5 square, 6 square, 146. Fine? Yes. Once again I am saying, say with me please. 12 square, 5 square, 6 square, 146. Now easily you can remember that code, right? So 144, 025, 036, 146. Okay? Yes. Now, so each digit in this code represents the month. Now you got understood why I have added 0 here. So I need to get here total 12 digits, and that 12 digit represents the code for each month. Okay. So here January represents, so I am writing here, January represents 1, February represents 4, March represents 4, and April for 0, May for 2, June 5, July 0, August 3, September 6, October 1, November 4, and December 6. See the same numbers. So in this code, each digit represents the code of a month. Okay. Now in step number 2, you have to give the code for days. Okay. So how many days are there in a week? Total 7 days, right? So see, this is step number 1. In step number 2, code for days. Okay. So I'll write here. Monday, sorry, I'll start with Sunday, okay? So Sunday, 1, Monday, 2, Tuesday, 3, Wednesday, 4, Thursday, 5, Friday, 6, and Saturday, 7. Always you have to start from Sunday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and it has to be how to represent the codes for months and how to represent the codes for days. Now I'll take an example. I'll take same example. 15/8/1947. So 15/8/1947. So I'll start with step number 1. Please don't write it now. When I'm going to explain, you have to listen first. Later you can write it down. Okay. So step number 1. So write last 2 digits of a year. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತ ವರ್ಷದ ಕೊನೆಯ 2 ಡಿಜಿಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. Okay. So I'll write here. Okay. So last 2 digit is 47. So I'll write here 47. So in step 1, I got the answer as 47. Okay, last 2 digits of the year, given year. Next, step number 2, number of leap years till 1947. You have to write how many number of leap years are there in that particular century. So how to find out the leap years? So before going to find out the leap year, you should know what do you mean by leap year. Adhika varsha. So once in 4 year leap year occurs, right? ಪ್ರತಿ 4 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಗೊಮ್ಮೆ ಅಧಿಕ ವರ್ಷ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವುದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಏನಿದು ಅಧಿಕ ವರ್ಷ? What do you mean by this leap year? In February we are getting 29 days. Except leap year we are getting in February only 28 days. So total we are getting 29 days of leap year. So once in every 4 year we are getting a leap year. So to find out the leap year, you have to divide this 47 by 4. From the last 2 digits, you have to divide 4. So I'll do here, later I'll erase it. So 47 divided by 4 ones are 4, 4 ones are 4. I need only the quotient here. See, in a division problem, we call this as a divisor. This 4 is called as divisor, this 47 is called as dividend, this 11 is called as quotient, and this 3 is called as remainder. You should know all these things. Okay? Bhajya, Bhajaka, Mondalabda, Shesha ಅಂತ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ divisor, dividend, quotient and remainder ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. I need only here the quotient. ನನಗೆ ಭಾಗಲಬ್ಧ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Here it is 11. So the number of leap years till 1947 is 11. If you want, you can count it down. 1900 ಅಂತ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿ 1947 ವರೆಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಲೀಪ್ ಇಯರ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಬೇಕು. And you have to leave this. ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಇದನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಿಡಬೇಕು. 1900 ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಿಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸೆಂಚುರಿ ಇಯರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ನಾವು ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸುಮಾರು ಡೌಟ್ಗಳು ಬರ್ಬೋದು. You can come across with so many of the doubts. So you have to leave this century years. Okay. So no need of remembering all these things. Just remember this thing. This is more than enough. Okay. So you have to multiply that 2 digits by 4, you are getting the quotient as 11. So here the number of leap years are 11. Now, the next thing, step number 2. Sorry, not 3. Step number 3. Write month code. What is a month code here? Month is August. Here August means what? 3. So write 3. So in step number 3, you are getting answer as 3. And finally in step number 4, write date. So what is the date here? 15. 15. And in step number 5, add all the above. So let's start adding. Here 7, 1, 8, 13, 16. And here 4, 7, 76 and the answer. So after you are getting this answer, divide this number, divide the answer by 7. Why I am going to divide the answer by 7 is nothing but I need to get the days. I need to get the day, exact day I need, right? So how many days are there here total in a week? Total 7 days. That's why I am going to divide that answer by 7. Hope you understood. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ 7 ಇಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ವಾರದಲ್ಲಿ 7 ದಿನಗಳಿವೆ. ಈ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾನು ಆ 7 ದಿನಗಳಿಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. So when I divide 76 by 7, 7 tens are 70. What is the remainder I am getting? 6. And this should be my answer. 6 andre 7. What is 6 here? Which code represents 6? It is Friday. See, in starting I said the answer as Friday, right? Once again, I'm going to explain. Listen. So first, what you have to do? You have to remember the code for months. So how to remember the code for month? 12 square, 5 square, 6 square, 126. So that you will get the code for all the 12 months. Then you have to represent the code for days. Sunday 1, Monday 2, Tuesday 3, like that, Saturday 7. Okay, next. In step number 1, by seeing the question, you have to write first 2 digits of the year, last 2 digits of the year. So last 2 digits are here nothing but 47. In step number 2, you have to find the number of leap years. To find out the leap years, you have to divide the last 2 digits by 4. So here you are getting the answer as quotient. So write down the quotient. In step number 3, write the code for month. Here it is month is August. Therefore the code for August is 3. Next step number 4. Write the date. Here it is 15. How written? 15. Now add all these things. So when I am adding all these things, I am getting the answer as 76. So after getting the answer, divide the answer by 7. Whatever the remainder you are getting, that will be your answer. That code represents the day. Here I am getting the remainder as 6 and 6 represent Friday. Hope you understood. Please take a screenshot of this. I'll go with another example. And one more thing, this code represents only for 20th century. So 20th century is nothing but from 1900 to 2000. That is 20th century. After 2000 means 2001, 2002, and now we are in 21st century. And for 21st century, one more code is there. That is easy to calculate, but already I said that I'm going to say your basic things. So I'll start with a 20th century. Okay, fine. Hope you have taken the screenshot. I'm going to erase this. If anybody is having the doubt, please can ask in chat box. I take an example of 15/6/1980. So I take a data year 1980. So in step number 1, what I have to do? I have to write the last 2 digits of the year. So here it is 88, 488. Next, how to find out how many leap years are there till 1988? So what have to do? How to divide 88 by 4. 4 2s are 8, 4 2s are 8. So total I am getting 22 leap years. So 22. Next, how to write the code for the month? Here June. June means what? Here 5. See, June is 5. I have to write 5. Next, write the date, exact date. It is 50. Now add all these things. So 5 plus 5, 10, 20, 2, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Right? See, 8 plus 10, 10 plus 12, 12 plus 15. So 130 I'm getting. So divide this 130 by 7. 7 ones are 7. So remainder is complement of 7 is 360. 7 8s are 56. I'm getting remainder as 4. So 4 represents what? Wednesday. If you know, you can check it out. I'm getting answer as Wednesday. I'll show how to find out the answer. Please take out your if you have a mobile, you can take out, or later you can check it out. See, just go to calendars. Go to calendars. Okay, calendars. Okay. So in calendars, you can see in your right side 3 dots. 3 dots. Just click on that 3 dot and jump to date. Jump to date. Click on jump to date. When I'm clicking to jump to date, I can scroll down the years. So when I go down, I'm getting 1988 and I need the date as 15 and I have to go for the month June. If I put OK, see 15 shows June 1908 is Wednesday. Okay, so later you can find it out. Okay. Yes. Yeah, it is Wednesday. Will you try one more date? Yes, try this. I'll erase this, okay? I'm trying 17, 10, 1984. Please try this and say the answer. Hope you are trying, but I need answer. I'm waiting for your answers. Yes, very good. Fatima, good job. Don't you find proud yourself? Huh? Yes, Pooja, good. Fantastic. Many of you getting right answers. Really, I feel proud of you now. Yeah. But one thing you have to remember here, whenever you are getting a leap year, see, make it as a note. Whenever you are getting a leap year, between the dates, 1 month, if I take an example of 1996, if you do this problem with my method, whatever I taught you here, you are getting the answer as, 3 you are getting answer. Remember 3 you are getting. So 3 means Tuesday. But when you check it out in your calendar part, you are getting the answer as Monday. Don't think that this method is wrong then. The method is always right, but this is a leap year which comes between January to February 29. So whenever you are getting the dates between January to February 29, then take your answer as previous day of your answer. If you get Tuesday, write answer as Monday. If you get Saturday, write answer as Friday. Same method, but you have to take the answer as previous day, which applicable only when the dates which comes between January to February 29 of a leap year. If it is not a leap year, then no need to worry. If it is 1993, it is not a leap year. Then if they give 1/1993 means no need to get the answer as a previous day. Directly you can write the answer. Hope you understood. ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. Suppose ನಿಮಗೆ calendar date ಅನ್ನ leap year ಅಲ್ಲಿ January ಇಂದ February 29 ನ ಒಳಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ, ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ ನಿಮಗೆ 1/1996 ಇಲ್ಲಿ 96 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ leap year. ಯಾಕೆ leap year ಅಂತ ಇದು 4 ಇಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ 1st January 1996 ಈ 1996 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ leap year ಗೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ leap year ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ತಗೊಳ್ಬಹುದು, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ 1st January ಇಂದ February 29th ವರೆಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕ್ಯಾಲೆಂಡರ್ ಡೇಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರ್ತದಲ್ವಾ ಆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಡೇ ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಅದು ಲೀಪ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಇಯರ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಬಲ್ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. 1993 ಸಪೋಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಬಂತು ಅಂತಾದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್? Next, trick number 6. I'll take the simplification. So, in many of the competitive exams, you can come across simplification problems around 5 to 6 problems. ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ನ ಮೇಲೆ 3 to 4 or 4 to 5 ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರ್ತದೆ. So, our simplification and some logic are handled. I'm going to explain you a small logic in the terms of simplification. Okay? So, simplification is a combination of 4 operators. That 4 operators are nothing but multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. By using these 4 operators, you have to get an exact answer. But how? So you have to use one formula. I hope you have studied that formula in your primary or high school. Okay? So that formula is, you have to use Bodmer's rule. Bodmer's rule. And whenever you are seeing the word of, you have to convert this of into a multiplication. So if you know these things, then exactly you can find the answer for simplification problem. Okay? So what is Bodmer's here? So Bodmer's is nothing but brackets of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. And just remember, so whenever you are getting the brackets, first you have to concentrate what are the numbers are there inside the bracket. So first you have to do the solution for the numbers which are inside the bracket. Then off. So bracket is nothing but always meant for multiplication. Okay? Then have to do the division, then have to go for multiplication, then addition, then subtraction. Okay? So let's take an example. 45 minus 4 into 6 minus 5 plus 14 divided by 7. So in this question, you cannot say bracket. So directly I can start from here, division. Okay. So what you will do first actually, if I won't say this logic to you, you have started from here, right? Exactly. First, you make the subtraction of 45 minus 4 is 41. Then you are going to multiply this, and then again you are subtracting and addition and division. No, that is exactly a wrong method. So first you have to make the division. So here it is the division. So 45 minus 4 into 6 minus 5. And write the remaining numbers as it is and come to this part. What is 14 divided by 7? 14 divided by 7. 7 2s are 14. So I am getting the quotient as 2 and write here 2. 14 divided by 7 means 2. Now 45 minus 4. So sorry. Next you have to do the multiplication. So where you can see the multiplication here, 4 into 6. So 6 4s are 24 minus 5 minus 2. So plus 2. Right, rest of the things. Now next you have to make the addition first. See here plus 45, here plus 2. So 45 plus 2 is 47 minus 24 minus 1. Now here all the operators are subtraction operators, right? So 47 minus 24 is 23 minus 5. 23 minus 5 is 18. If you have started from here, you don't get the answer as 18. You might get the answer as decimal. So this is how you have to do the simplification problem. So first do the division, then go for multiplication, then go for addition, and finally you have to do the subtraction. Okay, please take a screenshot. I'll give one more problem to try. Please, hope you have taken the screenshot. And please try this. 30 plus 40 divided by 20 into 10 minus 20 is what? 30 plus 40 divided by 20 into 10 minus 20 is what? Yes, good. Right answer 30. So what we have to do first? Divide these two things. 40 by 20. So 40 by 20. 0 0 gets cancelled. 2 ones are 2 2s are 4. Answer is 2 here. So 30 plus 2. Write the remaining things as it is. Next, you have to do the multiplication. Means you have to multiply 2 and 10. So 30 plus 2 tens are 20 minus 20 is equal to what? Next, add these two things. 30 plus 20 is 50 minus 20. So 50 minus 20 is 30. Good, exact answer. Madam, Divya madam. The time is already over, folks. So should I continue this? I think 3 more tricks are remaining.
Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am, should I continue this? Please ask the students once. Because I have kept the timer. I have kept the timer and it shows already 55 minutes.
You can continue, ma'am. If she wants, you can continue. If you want, you can continue, ma'am.
Thank you. Yes. Now trick number 7. Yes, sure, I'll continue. Sure. Thank you for showing so much interest. So trick number 7, how to find square of a number. How to find square of a number. So in trick number 2, I'll show you how to find square of a number when the digit ends with the 5. But here, if any of the digits are there and how to find out the square of that particular number, within a fraction of seconds you can get the answer, but how it is. See, I'll give one small task, okay? You need to find out 27 square. And will you please try this once? You need to find out 27 square. And I'm watching the seconds, how many seconds you are taking. Just please try this 27 square. Okay. And thank you for the try. Okay. Let me see how to find 27 square. So 27 square means what? In school method, when using this method, right? First you have to multiply 7 into 7. Then you have to multiply 7 into 2. And below that you have to write and multiply 7 into 2. Then you have to multiply 2 and 2. Then you have to add all these things. If the multiplication of these things goes good, then we'll get a correct answer or right answer. The multiplication goes wrong, we get a wrong answer. But no need of multiplying all these things. Within a fraction of a second, you can find the answer. So I'll take with a smaller number, 13 square. So you need to get 13 square. So to get the square of any number, 2-digit number or 3-digit number, you need to know the squares of 1 to 9. So if you want, I can write it down here. See, 1 square, it is 1. So always write a 0, 1 because I need always the 2 digits. If you get a single digit, add 0 in front of that number. Okay, 0, 1. 2 square is 0, 4. 3 square is 0, 9. 4 square is 16. 5 square is 25. 6 square 36. 7 square 49. 8 square 64. 9 square 81 and 10 square 100. If you know the squares between 1 to 9 or 1 to 10, that is more than enough. Okay? Yes. Now come to this question. 13 square. You need to find out 13 square. So in step number 1, bifurcate the numbers. Bifurcation is nothing but make a partition. Okay. So how you can make the partition? 1 and 3. Means first you have to find out 1 square, then you have to find out 3 square. This is how you have to make the partition. So bifurcate the number. Okay. Then in step number 2, get the square of that numbers. Okay. So get the square of that numbers. So how you can get the square? 1 square means what? Don't write a single digit. You have to write always the 2 digits. So 1 square is 0, 1. 3 square is 0, 9. Fine. Okay. In step number 2, multiply that 2 digits. Whatever in the question. So in the question we are getting 1 and 3. So multiply 1 and 3, you are getting answer as 3. Alright? So I am getting answer as 3. So write a part. Okay? So now step number 4. Double that number. So double the digit. So when I am going to double 3, means you have to add that number 2 times. So 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay? So by leaving the unit digit, this is you have to remember. By leaving this unit digit, whatever the answer you have got when doubling this digit, write down here. Okay? So I'm going to write here. So in step number 5, leaving the unit to place, write the number below. Okay? So by leaving this unit to place, whatever you have got the answer as a double digit, right here. Not double, it is double digit. Okay? Now add all these things. And step number 6 is add all this. So for 9 it is 9, for 6 it is 6, for 1 it is 1. Answer is 169. If you have the calculator near to you, you can check it out. 13 square is 169. See, once again I am going to explain this. Listen here. So bifurcate the numbers first. Means 1 square and 3 square. Write what is 1 square and write what is 3 square. If it is a single digit square, you have to write the double digit. Means if it is 2 square, write 0, 4. 3 square, 0, 9. 4 square, I am getting 16. No need of adding 0 here. Because already I am getting a 2 digit number here, 16. Right. So here I have got 0, 1 and 0, 9. Now multiply these two numbers. That two numbers should be the question. So 1 into 3 is 3 and double it. We are getting 6. Next, by leaving the unit digit place, write 6 and add all these things. So when I am adding all these things, I am getting answer as 169. We'll do some more examples and please take the screenshot of this. Okay? Yes. So I'm going to erase this. Hope you have taken the screenshot. I'll take one more example. 24 square. Okay? 24 square. So just listen here. Later you can do it. Bifurcate the numbers. 2 square and 4 square. That is the first step. Second step says get the square of these numbers. 2 square is 4. Don't write just 4. Write 0, 4. And 4 square is 16. Write 16. Now multiply these two numbers. 2 into 4 I am getting 8 and double it I am getting 16. Leaving this place, write 16. 6, 7, 5. See, 576. In single step, you are getting the answer. See, no need of writing all these things. When you are more comfortable with these types of logics, directly you can write these steps. No need of writing all these things. Writing these things will be a waste of time actually. We are getting answer as 576. If not, I'll take one more example. I'll write down here 37 square. So bigger number. I'm not going to bifurcate directly. I'll write the answer here. See, 7 square is 49. 3 square is 09. Multiply these two numbers. 7 3s are 21. Doubling it, I'm getting 42. 21 plus 21, 42. So leaving this place, write 42 here. Here 9. Here 6, here 13. And adding this, I am getting 1369. See, I think I have taken only 5 seconds to calculate this. Okay. And will you please try this? I'll give a number and try this. Please take the screenshot of this. Yes, hope you are taken. Just erase this and we'll give a number and try. Have a try this. I'll give a bigger number, okay? And try 62 whole square. We know what is the answer. 62 square. Yes, very good, Fatima. Yes, Tumada, very good. Shweta, good. Suprita, Jeshma, I'm so happy to see the answer. So sweet of you, my dear students. Yes. Okay, fine. Yes. If it is a 3-digit number, I'll show you how to make this. Okay. I'll take 102 whole square. Since it is a 3-digit number, what it can be? Same steps, but when you are bifurcating, take the unit digit and take these digits as a whole. Arthaita? Idara unit digit agi tagolli. Idara 1 digit agi full 10. Now get this square. 0, 4, 10 square is 100. 10 2s are 20. 20 double it 40. Leaving this place, write 40. So 40401. Now please tell me whether it is possible to you multiply in this way. No, I'll bet you would have given the answer if you go in this method. And try this please. 106 whole square. Try this and tell me the answer. Waiting for your answers. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Yes. See, why I'm going to use these tricks because in most of the exams you will get these types of problems only. That is why we are using these tricks over here. Okay. So let's move to trick number 8. So here in trick number 8, we can see a logical question, mirror image. Okay, so mirror image questions you can find in SSC exams. See, if you have finished your PU qualification, you can apply for SSC D group level examinations. Okay. One second, I'm getting the 4 digits are given. Then you have to take a single digit and 3 digits. If it is 4 digit means you have to take a single digit and 3 digits. For example, 2326 whole square means you have to take 6 square and 232 square. First you have to find this 232 square. Write the answer and take 6 square means 336. Then same way. Always you have to first take a single digit square. Then make it as a whole. 232. And one more question. Leaving the space as x or adding a 0 makes the result no difference. Whatever it might be. If you want, you can take it as 0 or you can take it as x. X means you have to leave that place. If you take 0 also, you are getting the same. Yes. Okay, so I'll move to trick number 8, mirror image. So I'll draw a cloud. Mirror image of a cloud. And your question will be like this. The mirror image of a clock shows 8:35. 8:35. So the mirror image of a clock shows 8:35. Then what will be the real image of that mirror image? Andre, ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾಕ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಿರರ್ ನ ಎದುರಿಗೆ ಇಟ್ಟಾಗ ಮಿರರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 8:35 ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ರಿಯಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೈಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. I cannot run in the exam hall to bring the mirror, or I cannot use the watch. Watch here means a wristwatch. But how can I do this problem? Huh? Any idea? One simple idea is there. That idea is nothing but you have to subtract the given time from 11:60. You have to remember this number. 11:60. You have to subtract the given time from 11:60. If I subtract 835 from 760, I am getting the answer as 325. So the real image of that time is 325. If you want, you can put the mirror here and try this. It shows 325. 3 or 25 minutes. So sure you can expect these type of questions in railway exams or SSC exams. PGCET cannot, rarely they may ask, but these type of exams you can expect these questions. So most of the students fail to answer for these type of questions, to finding the mirror image or to finding the water image. Always in mirror image, the image transfer from right to left. If I stand like this and I'm holding a pen in my right hand, in mirror it shows a left hand. But in water image, it shows vice versa. Means it shows your leg first, head last. That is the difference between the mirror image and water image. So please do remember this, okay? I'll give one more time. Please try this and say the answer. In mirror image, it shows 2 hours 20 minutes. 2 hours 20 minutes. In mirror, it shows, means here, it shows 2 hours 20 minutes. Then what will be the real mirror, real image of that particular time? So you have to find out the real time. Can you please try this? Yes, very good. Yes, 9:40. Exactly, right answer. Please take the screenshot of this. So here the logic is subtract the given time from 11:60. 11:60. Take the screenshot. Let's move for trick number 9. So 2 more tricks are remaining. Trick number 9 and trick number 10. Actually, there are more than 100 tricks to learn. I'm going to explain you here only the 10 tricks. That is also the basic tricks. So trick number 9. So before I'm going to give the caption for trick number 9, I want to ask a small question. I'll take 5, 4, 6 into 9, 9, 9, 9. Can you please tell me in how many minutes or how many seconds you can get the answer for this? Mention the time. I don't want answer. I need a time. Yeah, without calculator, don't use the calculators. Without calculators, you have to get the answer for this question. How many time you need? 2 minutes you need. Yeah, 2 minutes you need. Fine, 2 to 3 minutes you need. But in 2 seconds, I'll give the answer. Okay, just see it. Please check it out. Take your calculators and check it. Whether it is right or wrong. See, I don't have calculators here. Directly I have written the answer here. Check whether it is right or wrong. Eight, 5, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5. Yes. How it is possible? I think I have taken only 1 or 2 seconds. Let's teach you how to calculate this. So I'll give the caption for this trick as multiplication of 999, 999, 1999, etc. In a multiplication problem, whenever you are going to see a number with the 999, 999, 9999, then only you can apply this trick. Okay, so let's start with a simple example. So I'll take an example number 1 as 8 into 9. Okay, so what you have to do here? In step number 1, write the preceding number of the given number. This number. This is our question part. Why? Because we are going to apply logic for this. So don't take the preceding number of this number. Always you have to take the preceding number of this number. Other than 9, which number is there, you have to take that number. So write the preceding number of 8. So I already said preceding number is nothing but the previous number. So here the preceding number is what? 7. So write the answer here, 7. Next, step number 2. Subtract the answer or the given number from 9. So whatever the answer you are getting, subtract that number from 9. Means you have to subtract these two numbers. So 9 minus 7 is a 2. See, 8 9s are 72. If it is a 9 table, it will be easy. If it is a 99 table, no, we cannot. I'll take one more example. 72 into 99. 72 into 99. How can I do? First, I have to take the preceding number of 72. So preceding number of 72 is what? 71. Next, what you have to do? You have to subtract first these two numbers. 9 minus 7 is 2. Then subtract these two numbers. So 9 minus 1 is 8. Answer is 712. Please check it out in your calculator once whether this is right or wrong. 72 into 99. Of course, it will be a right answer. We'll take three-digit number. 548 into 999. So take the preceding number of 548 is 547. Preceding number ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ previous number ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. ಅದರ previous number ಅಂದ್ರೆ 548 ಗಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಬರೋ ನಂಬರ್ ಯಾವುದು? 547. ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಆಯ್ತಾ? So 9 minus 5 4, 9 minus 4 5, 9 minus 7 2. Your answer is 5,47,452. If it is a 4-digit number, 7360 into 9999. Okay, so see here 16 is there. The preceding number of this number is 7359. So make an underline so that easily you can find out the answer. So 9 minus 7 2, 9 minus 3 6, 9 minus 5 4, 9 minus 9 0. And your answer is exact. So we'll get a doubt here. What is the doubt is? Here also it should be 4 digits. Here also should be 4 digits. If it is here 2 digit and if it is here 3 digit, what we can do? Yes, we have a solution for that type of problems also. Let's see. I'll write here 73 into 999. 73 into 999. Here it is 2 digits and here it is 3 digits. So here just make a mark for the unit digit. Okay, and take the preceding number of 73, that is 72. So whatever you have marked here for unit digit, take that number as it is here. Then directly subtract 9 minus 7 2, 9 minus 2 7. Answer is 72927. Two digits. Yes, you can add 0 before 99. Yes. Please take the screenshot of this. Take the screenshot. So I have transferred directly this line. Yes. Hope you have taken the screenshot. Erase this. Yes. Now, trick number 10. The last trick. Very important trick. Multiplication in Vedic maths. Okay. Yes. So yes. Having any doubts? Madam? No. I'll continue with the trick number 10. This is the last trick. So multiplication in Vedic maths. So 12 into 11. You have to multiply 12 into 11. So just I'll make the partition like this and I'll write the numbers in a vertical way. 12 into 11, 12 into 11, 12 into 11. I'm showing this step only for doing the explanation. But whenever you are directly doing the problem, no need of doing these things. Okay, directly you can try the answer. So this is step number 1. This is step number 2. This is step number 3. So in single line you can get the answer. Okay. First, in step number 1, you have to multiply the unit digits first, vertically. In step number 2, you have to multiply in a crosswise pattern. In step number 3, the remaining 10th place vertical. Means first you have to multiply the unit digits, then you have to multiply all the digits, then you have to multiply the remaining digits. Okay. So here 2 ones are 2. Next, 1 ones are 1 plus 2 ones are 2. Why I am going to add this? Because here you are having two numbers. So 1 ones are 1 plus 2 ones are 2. So 1 plus 2 is 3. And last 1 into 1, 1. Now combine all these numbers 1, 3, 2 will be your answer. No need of multiplying English. Directly you are getting the answer. So if I show it in a diagrammatical way, in step 1, if I take the digits as, this is step number 1, you have to multiply like this. In step number 2, you have to multiply like this. In step number 3, you have to multiply this. This is how you have to do the calculation. Please take the screenshot. I'll go with one more example. Uh, 23 into 12. Okay, I'm not taking this method, not a method in this way, particular way. See, directly I'm writing 23 into 12. So how you can do is, first you have to multiply the unit digits. Step 1 I'm following. So 3 2s are 6. Directly write 6. Then what you have to do? Crosswise pattern. 2 2s are 4. Just remember 4. 3 1s are 3. Add that two numbers. So 4 plus 3 is 7. Directly write 7. Next 2 1s are 2. See? 276. Single step I got the answer. Okay. Last example. 32 into 56. 32 into 56. Okay. So here I take 32 and 56. 32, 56. 32, 56. 32, 56. So first multiply these two. 6 2s are 12. Right as it is. Multiply in crosswise pattern. 6 3s are 18 plus 5 2s are 10. When I'm adding this, I'm getting as 20. Right? 6 3s are 18. 5 2s are 10. Add these two things, you are getting answer as 20. Now multiply these two. 15, 5 3s are 15. 5 3s are 15. 5 3s are 15. Now what you have to do? Write the unit digit 2. This is answer. Write unit digit 2. And 1 is remaining here, right? And carry that 1 here. Add these two. 29. Write this unit digit 9 and carry this 2 here. Add this to 70. So write 70. 179 will be your answer. If you want, you can do it in calculator. But in calculator, you get the same answer. 70. Or else you can do like this also. See, 32 and 56 I am writing here. First multiply these two things. 6 2s are 12. And remember this one. Then 6 3s are 18. Right here. 5 2s are 10. Add all these things. You are getting 29. Write 9 and 2 carry. Carry this 2. 5 3s are 15. For add this. So you are getting 70 and write 70. So 1792. Same answer you have it. Please take a screenshot of this. Okay. Yes, my dear students, I have finished all my 10 tricks. So I need your feedback. I have given my WhatsApp number here. So if you want, I'll write it down. This is my WhatsApp number. Please drop down your feedback to this number. It's very special to me to get your feedback. And finally, I thank Dr. Prafulla K, Principal of Nehru Memorial College, and Mrs. Divya T, the Placement Cell Convener, and Mrs. Ratnavati D, the Placement Cell, Placement Cell IKC Coordinator, for your kind support. Thank you so much for your support and encouragement. And especially I want to thank my dear students for your kind attention till the fourth session, till the end of this fourth session. And I have taken nearly 1.5 hour session. Thank you so much. Ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your elaborative and interesting session. I request Mrs. Bhavya PM, lecturer in English, to convey her regards.
Good evening to all. It's my pleasure to thank on behalf of our college who is responsible for organizing online training program on maths, shortcuts, tricks, and tips for competitive exams. First and foremost, I would like to thank our management, principal, and academic advisor for encouraging and supporting to organize such a program to enhance the knowledge of our students. I extend my gratitude to today's resource person, Mrs. Prafulla Ganesh, the academic head of IRCMD Education Center, for conducting a wonderful training program for our students. Madam, thank you, and to your entire team. A person behind organizing this program is Mrs. Divya T S, the convener of College Placement and Career Guidance Cell. Thank you, ma'am. My sincere gratitude to Mrs. Ratnavati D, the IKC coordinator, for her support and coordination in organizing programs in our college. Technical support was very essential in organizing this program. Our heartfelt thanks to Mr. Rudrakumar MM, Assistant Professor and Student Welfare Officer, for his unflinched technical support. I extend a sincere thanks to members of Placement Cell and all colleagues. Our heartfelt thanks to our dear students for active participation. Thank you one and all who is part of organizing this program. With these warm words, we move to the end of today's online training. Thank you once again.